Welcome, beautiful souls. Welcome to Mossdala. Let's read today. Let me know if it resonates with you. Welcome, welcome. Okay, 5 of Wands. So, it's a bit of a trying to align the actions. I think he's gonna do it eventually with all that light around his head. I like this orange. There's like some real passion in that color. 8 of Cups. Yeah, because it's aligning the actions to move away from the past cups that were not fulfilling. And I get that. Justice. Yeah. Got the South Node in Libra. Where have we come from so that we got here? There's so much weird stuff happening. Unjust things in the world. Very huge inequality and how do we find a way to bring more harmony? What are the actions we need to align to get away from? The mess. I don't know. What no longer serves. I don't know how it ever served. I guess very harsh lessons, but we want to move forward. Queen of Pentacles. Yes. The grounded earth energy. The practical. The embodied. She's very grounded in reality. She knows what actually works. It's such a good question that what is actually helpful. I think it depends on the person. Different people need different things to connect to be more fully present with themselves, but a lot of us need more of that grounding. I know I needed a lot of grounding. I constantly need a lot of grounding. And that helps me keep aligned. Very much so. Nine of Wands. Obstacles. Obstacles in front of justice. Guess that's what we're all kind of needing to find solutions to how do we get past these obstacles. Nine of Swords. The anxiety about the obstacles that we still have. There's that. Maybe there's like a bit of overthinking and getting a bit stuck in the anxiety. When justice only has one sword, it's like the true sword. She's got clarity, and this is more like a bit like an overwhelm. And I guess through that grounding and practical action, alignment, presence with our body, then this can start to dissolve. That's part of it anyways. That has helped me, so maybe it can help you as well. Let's see what else. Yeah, Three of Wands. Horizons, there's about there. Is it coming here? Maybe some people are arriving, or maybe you are going on an adventure. Maybe it's an adventure into the real world. Who knows? We've got the King of Wands here too. And I was thinking about it in terms of the Aries Chiron eclipses. It's like kind of that we are maybe finding new or different ways to approach the Aries archetype. Well, I mean, they're not completely new, but like different than we've been maybe more attuned to until now. Or maybe it's just like a more mature version that we want to develop into. And it's like, for me, it has to do with connecting our instinct and our passion and our will with the divine will. It's like it's not a separate thing, it's just another form of the divine, like how all elements are connected to the divine and expressions of it. But together, of course, it's the wholeness of it, but even our instincts, our passion can be aligned in a way where it serves divine purpose and meaning. So I think that's like a very important part of it. And maybe we don't know exactly how that looks like or how that will, like, in grounded terms, express. We don't know fully how that looks like, but I think something along those lines. And guess, like, if we look from Aries, then the first quarter square, the sun has reached now in Cancer, or soon will, to the eclipses. Well, to Aries it's already squaring, but yeah, so we're really taking action with regards to this healing of our fire. Like, can we make a safe space for our holy fire? Yeah. And then, Capricorn is then the third quarter square, which is then like a maturing of the Aries, which is then when that passion, that spark, that spirit can be aligned to bring in hopefully very grounded and beneficial mutual structures that can replace the old ones that are no longer working, that have become too rigid, can find ways to keep them more adaptable and alive. So those are some thoughts that I have about that. And King of Cups. And indeed, doesn't really, or should not, does not need to be a restriction on your expression in any way, what your gender is. You can express emotions. It's really about embodying all the elements and all the themes in one person, no matter what your gender is. Well, I mean, there's a little bit of like, of course, individual mixture of how it expresses is different in everyone, a little bit different, but we all have these all of these energies. So get to know yourself, know that you are so much more than maybe you've been told. Yeah, maybe you were told that you can only be certain things, or that the way you are is, maybe it wasn't even really acknowledged or seen by others. But you can see that. You can see your uniqueness, your authentic path. You can connect to that. You don't necessarily need someone else's validation for it. You can validate that in your own heart. I mean, it's always nice to hear from someone that something that you're expressing is resonating, or and what specifically and stuff like that. But if you can free yourself from that restriction and be more of yourself, then that's like a very big win. I'm very proud of you if you're there, and if you're not yet, then I believe that you can get there. Two of Wands. New horizons, indeed. How do we get to the justice, though? It's like, I guess it's by dissolving these mind prisons that we've been in so long. We need more supportive stories in the culture. Everyone can participate in that and like empowering and encouraging art and culture, music, any form that you can think of. Everyone can join in. Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's that emotional intelligence that I was talking about. Are you being there for that inner child? Yeah, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Recognize the mental prisons so we can dissolve them, so we can instead bring in compassion and love and change. I hope that you believe in change. The new beginnings. It doesn't need to stay the same. And in a way, maybe if we think it can't change, then it makes it less likely to do that. So it's helpful to have hope. 7 of Cups. Yeah. Sometimes we go and imagine things. And I wouldn't say it's all bad. I mean, it can be very helpful and sometimes very needed, like if we don't know that way out yet, then we might go into imagination land, fantasy land, to escape these mental prisons that we are still kind of battling. But you want to make sure that you don't just stay in that sort of kind of escapism. Sometimes it's needed. It's okay if you're there, but you don't want to spend your whole life doing that, maybe. So and sometimes the imaginations can help us like to start building new things, but just know that you then need to take those actions too. Can't just stay in the imagination. Gotta let it flow through into reality, into the groundedness, because that's why we're here. Really, like, reality is the most amazing thing I know. Even if like imagination is great and amazing too, but just look at all these different plants and how everything changes constantly around us in nature. It's so fascinating. It's so beautiful. And we're here to feel alive in our bodies and experience with all our senses this surroundings is amazing. Hope you're enjoying your summer. And it would be great to hear from you. Check out, there's a Discord community link too on the channel if you're curious about that, to meet up some voice meetings in the coming months. Or you can request some readings or request offers for readings, card readings or astrology readings. Yep. So Thank you for your presence, and I hope to connect with you again. Take good care. Bye.